Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back with some more FIFA 20. Now, I know it's been a week or so since my last live stream, and I apologise for that. On Tuesday, when I was planning to do my live stream, I was preoccupied by watching Champions League football with a bunch of my friends. So, yeah, I can only apologise for that. I hope everyone isn't too mad at me for that. But, yeah, we're back with some more Grimsby Town. My career mode, Season 8. With the mighty Grimsby Town. This is the current lineup, this is the current setup. We're still sticking with the 3-4-1-2 formation. It's been working out for us over the last couple of seasons or so, and I feel like this is definitely probably our strongest sort of starting 11, and the strongest formation actually suits us in terms of getting all of our best players on the pitch. I feel like obviously the only place that we need to improve on is Kabak. He's been with us for a season or two. He is sitting down at the 85 rating, so he's probably the only real player that I'm looking at trying to get someone to sign a replacement for. Pereira has been in between the sticks for a good couple of years now. He is still relatively young, so I'm going to stick with him at the moment. Obviously, if there is another young goalkeeper that comes up who is just a lot better than him, then we will have to take that decision. But that is what we're running with at the moment. And like I say, guys, I was busy watching the Champions League on Tuesday, and as you can probably tell by the background here, we are coming up against Bayern Munich in the round of 16 in the Champions League. So we obviously finished the group stages last time. We'll go back to the group stage here. Oh, it's not going to... I don't want that. I want to show the group stage. How do we go to the group stage? Okay, it's not going to show me the group stage. I don't know why it's not going to let me show the group stage, but we did top the group. We did come first ahead of Juventus, or Piemonte Calcio as they are called in this game. So this is just a quick look at the Champions League fixtures. Milan versus Dortmund finished 1-1. Paris versus Real Madrid finished 2-2. You got Wolfsburg versus Roma, Bayern Munich versus Grimsby Town. Then as we look across to the other fixtures in the round of 16, Barcelona versus Inter should be a very interesting game. Man United versus Leipzig. Juventus versus Liverpool, and Manchester City versus Atletico Madrid. So, like I say, we've got a game against Bayern Munich. Let's attend a press conference. We've got to get the team. You know, we got to get the team and the fans G'd up for this. You know what? We have one of the best teams in the competition. I believe we do. I don't feel like we've got the best person controlling the team, which is myself, because we don't. But we're coming up against Bayern Munich. Yo, Liverpool FC Hero is in the chat. How's it going, dude? How's it going, man? Like I say, I'm sorry for not uploading. I did see you send me a message a few days ago. Sorry for not responding to that, dude. But yeah, like I say, I was preoccupied with watching the Liverpool game, actually, on Tuesday night with a bunch of my mates. So I apologise for not live streaming during the week, but we're back on a Friday. Got a chance now to play some Champions League football of our own away from home against Bayern Munich. It's going to be a tough one. I'm not too sure what players Bayern Munich still have. Obviously, in real life, they've got the likes of Lewandowski, Serge Gnabry. They still got Thomas Müller is hanging around in there. So we'll see how they set up against us. We are pretty much rocking our best team that we can at the moment. You know, obviously, we've been doing relatively well in the Premier League this season, and of course in the Champions League as well. Not great-ish, yeah. I mean, look, I was there with a bunch of Liverpool fans, and they weren't really too worried, basically because of how last season went. And the fact that, you know, they lost 3-0 away from home last year, and still managed to pull it back 4-0 at home. So, I feel like, you know, Liverpool didn't play the best, but they are going to have up and down games. You know, it's going to be interesting. Certainly the second leg is going to be interesting at Anfield, but I definitely think Anfield is a place where, you know, Liverpool thrive in front of the home fans. So yeah, it should be a good one. I didn't watch the Rangers versus Braga game. One of my Scottish mates from work was talking to me about it, and I did see, obviously, they come back from being 2-0 down, and they went 3-2 up inside like the last, or they had like 20 minutes where they just scored 3 goals, and that was just absolutely insane from Steven Gerrard. Oh, look at that. We get the easy goal to start things off. Let's go. Simple as you like. Who is that? Is that Davis? It looks like it might be Davis. Yes, Davis. Oh my. Davis has got things up and running. for us in this one. Let's go. Look at this, man. It's just a square ball back. The Vecchi cuts back in. And Davis, of all people, is there. Stood right in front of the goal. Bayern Munich perhaps lost some of their cutting edge. Obviously, we won the group. So Bayern Munich must have finished second in their group. I don't know who they finished second behind. But Bayern Munich perhaps not the Bayern Munich that they once were. Here we go. Greenwood wins back possession. Don't know why you're trying to play Sanchez Ribas. Why did you hold up your run? I don't know why Sanchez Ribas refused to run forward there. Otherwise, it looked like we might have been through on goal to perhaps score our second one of the game fairly early on. Obviously, we're playing away from home, so all the goals that we can get in this one really will help with the away goal rule in the knockout stages. So, yeah, I mean, we just need to press on, hopefully score a couple more goals. Here we go. Cabral has been released now. On his left foot. Oh, he's just dragged his shot wide of the far post there. A chance to make it 2. Almost paying off for us. Oh my. That would have been a fantastic start. Going 2 goals up would have been sensational, of course. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just trying to adjust the sound a little bit. I want to make sure that the music isn't too loud. Let's go though. They've got a goal kick now. Here we go. Win it back, lads. They got Arthur. Who's that? Mello Arthur. Pellegrini. I don't know who that geezer is. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. He's trying to fake out Linz. Linz is having none of it. Greenwood. Waiting for the support. Back to Greenwood. Greenwood! Ooh, forces the goalkeeper to make a very, very good save there. Oh, my word, man. How's your day been anyway, man? How's your week been? I hope you've had a good week. Here we go. They have managed to punch it away to Szoboszlai. De Vecchi working some space for himself. Oh, gets a shot away. It's a good block from the Bayern Munich defenders there. Getting bodies on the line. De Ligt with the ball. Davis, the goal scorer now. Greenwood on this near side. Squares it. Oh, why did you play it there? That was not where I was looking to play that ball. I saw Sanchez Ribas all alone, pretty much in the 6-yard box, waiting for that ball back to him from what might have been a simple tap in. It wasn't to be. Here we go again, though, on the counter-attack. Cabral is in again on this near side. De Vecchi, oh, goalkeeper makes a very good punch there to get to the ball before De Vecchi was able to make any kind of contact there at the far post. Not well. Oh, dude, what's up, man? I hope everything's okay, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. We're going to get done. Oh, yes, mate. I don't even know who that was. Maybe it might have been Kabak. Here we go. Sanchez Ribas. Back to Greenwood. Back to Sanchez Ribas. Plays it to Davis, the goal scorer, of course. Back into Greenwood. Greenwood. Oh, he's looking to shift it around onto his left foot. Couldn't find the space there. Here come Bayern Munich on a counter-attack. I mean, it would be fantastic if we can keep them to not scoring in this one. It's going to be very hard, of course, at the Allianz Arena here. Here we go. They're still trying to break us down. We are holding strong so far. Go for the shot. There we go. That's it. Simple, Lombo, simple. Headed pass back to Pereira. Now we can distribute from the back, play the short ball, play it out from the back. And let's see if we can get an attack of our own going. There we go. Oh, Cabral looking like the out ball very early on in this one. Always seems to be making those runs on the near side. Arthur to Jota. Is that Diogo Jota or is that a different Jota? I don't know. We've been done by him. Maybe I should stop worrying about who that is. Oh my word, that can't have been too far away there. It does look like Diogo Jota. That does not look like that was going too far away. Okay, it was still rising as it went over the crossbar. Pereira had me a bit nervous there, if I'm being honest. There we go, there's the half-time whistle. 1-0 at half-time against Bayern Munich. The fans a bit, I don't know, anxious to celebrate really. They know how hard Bayern Munich are going to make it for us in the second half. We're not going to make any changes. I've been impressed with what I have seen from the lads so far. Here is Sanchez Ribas now. De Vecchi playing on this near side in the second half. Plays it back into the path of Lombo, or Sanchez Ribas even. Oh, we tried to go for the chip. It wasn't to be. I was sort of caught in two minds there. I didn't know if I wanted to square the ball across because I did see Sanchez Ribas. Oh my god, don't get done like that, Lombo. That's it. I did see Sanchez Ribas square in the 18-yard box, and I wasn't too sure if I was going to pass it to him or try to take the chip on. Perhaps chose the wrong option there. De Vecchi. Oh, back to Sanchez Ribas. Sanchez Ribas has somehow still got it. Calm it down, mate. Get yourself back into the box. Davis, the scorer of the only goal in this one so far, plays it to Cabral. Cabral loses out on the far side of the pitch. And now Bayern Munich trying to resort to the long ball. But it wasn't working out for them, as we can now try to build from the back. We've had our chances in this one to go 2 goals ahead. It's not been the case so far. Here we go. Mason Greenwood plays it forward. So Boslai looking for runners off of him. Sanchez Ribas! Oh, it's a nice little deft ball from Szoboszlai. Plays it just past the defender, and Sanchez Ribas latches onto it with his left foot. Goalkeeper makes a very good save though. Over to his right hand side. It's gone out for a corner. Cabral to take it, whipping it in. Oh my word, Lombo Suarez free header should really be doing a lot better than that. I know the angle wasn't great for him, and I know that he was obviously quite a far way out from the goal, but he should really be doing a lot better from that situation, considering he had a free header inside the 18-yard box. But here they go now. Here we go. Bayern Munich. Cabral back on that far side, helping out his defenders very well indeed. He wins the ball back, keeps it under control, and now we go again. De Ligt to Davis. Davis out to Greenwood. Greenwood finds himself wide, filling in for Cabral, who did track back. De Vecchi. Is De Vecchi onside? I think he might just be level. What is that, man? Why? Oh, I don't understand, right? I pressed the pass button and there's a geezer right there that he could have passed it to. Oh, Greenwood. There was a guy right there that we could have passed it to, and for some reason FIFA thought that I wanted to pass it to someone else. That always seems to be the case whenever I play FIFA. We've got about 18 minutes left here in this game then, the first leg of the round of 16 against Bayern Munich in the Allianz Arena. Here they come. Bailey. Oh yeah, God, this is Patrick Bailey, isn't it? This is the right winger that we did sell to Bayern Munich for about 100 million. Might come back to hurt us. Oh, De Vecchi is through though. De Vecchi has skipped past them all. De Vecchi makes it 2. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. The new Lionel Messi signed as a free agent. The Lionel Messi regen. Look at that run though. He just takes it past the defender. Might have taken a bit of an extra touch there, but it didn't matter. And I mean, I can guarantee, obviously, if we did miss that, the goalkeeper's gone down and taken him out with him, and perhaps that would have been a red card and the goalkeeper being sent off. But we do make it 2-0. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. 2-0. Very, very handy 2-0 lead to take into the home leg. 2 away goals will do us very, very nicely. Cabral has come off the pitch now for Bukayo Saka. They're trying to whip the ball in. Perhaps not the best clearance there, but Bayern Munich failed to capitalise on that. It looks like they've got Timo Werner playing as their main striker. Here we go, Lombo Suarez playing it short again. So Boslai has come off the pitch. We are making our final substitution in this one. A little over 5 minutes left to play. Can we get a third and really seal the deal in this one? Perhaps put the game and possibly even the tie to bed before we even have the home leg. That's ours. That's a corner. That's definitely a corner. Here we go. One final attempt here, maybe. Oh, that's... Oh, who was that? Is that Sanchez Ribas? Oh, no, it's Davis. Davis almost getting his second. Again, our heading, our set pieces, our corners hasn't been great. It's never really been that great. Almost have the opportunity to perhaps put the game to bed before the home leg. I am debating whether or not I'm going to be playing that home leg to maybe make things a bit more interesting. Obviously, the board do want us to try and win the Champions League. So I don't know if I can afford to risk simming the next game. But I feel like a 2-goal lead, 2 away goals. I mean, it's not uncatchable, but it's not, it doesn't fill me with confidence. So 2-0. You can hear the boos around the stadium from the Bayern Munich faithful. Yo, Team Tactical, how's it going, dude? I hope you've had a very good day. You just missed out. We won 2-0 in the first game on the stream against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Would it be cool with you if there was a London Cup? What do you mean by London teams playing against each other? I mean... why do they speak in German? We can still improve, you know. You know what? He deserves all the praise. Of course he does. A fantastic player indeed. You know what? It's time to focus on the next game. We've got, obviously, a tough run of games coming up in the Premier League and the Champions League as well. Still hanging in there, top of the Premier League table after 26 games played. Let's check out the inbox. Got a couple of scout reports. I was just trying to sort of search for some new up-and-coming players. This guy looks like it might be the Firmino regen. That is really what I have been looking for at the moment. Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Palace, West Ham, Fulham, QPR, Millwall, Charlton, Wimbledon. Sign the Odion Igalo regen. I do not want to sign the Igalo regen. I'm sorry. As funny as it would be, I understand it would be bloody brilliant, but I don't know. Like, I don't even know if Igalo was in this game. I guess he would have been if he was at China, and they have the China teams in here. But yeah, I'm not going to do that. As much as I would find it hilarious, I don't think I'm going to do that in this one. We're going to switch the team up a tiny bit. We're going to give Jordao a game up top, the Ronaldo regen, no less. So we've got the Ronaldo regen and the Messi regen. We are waiting till at the end of the season Hazard retires. We know that much. So starting next season, we're going to be looking for the Hazard regen, 100%. Ampadu looks weird in real life now because he's cut his hair and he looks like a completely different person. We are going to put in, we'll put in our backup defenders. We're going to give, oh no, we can't really afford to give our fire a game because we don't have Daniele Ricci. We don't have our backup, like our main backup to Pereira available at the moment. We're going to give Puig, Moore and Race a game though. Let's see how that goes. We're switching the team up, trying to get a bit of rotation on the go. Inevitably, could go wrong for us. We are only 3 points ahead of Manchester City in the Premier League. The board want us to win the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League this year. There we go, 5-1. Was it ever in doubt? I mean, Szoboszlai comes off the bench to score 2 goals in the second half. He gets one in the 67th minute, one in the 81st minute. Obviously, them going down to 10 men with about half an hour to go. Success getting sent off. Wasn't great for them, but Jordao, I think that might be his first goal for us. Fairly certain that might be his first goal for us. Yeah. Ethan Ampadu looks weird, man. Like, I didn't watch the Spurs game. I saw, like, just images of him after the game, and I was just like, wait, that's the same guy? Because I was reading an article about how he wants to go back to Chelsea and be, like, part of Lampard's youth revolution, which is fair play, you know. He didn't play that badly against Spurs. I mean, I think that game was maybe a bit difficult to judge, purely because, obviously, Spurs and their situation at the moment, not having a recognised striker on the team who is fit to play with Son and Kane both out. I think Son out to the end of the season, and Kane should be coming back with maybe like a couple of games left to go. But yeah, it's not a good situation for Spurs at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly a big fan of Spurs, so I don't really care. But yeah, it's certainly not a good one that they find themselves in at the moment. We've got a game against Wolves in the FA Cup. Now, we do need to, or I guess one of the objectives, one of the low priority objectives, is to win the FA Cup. Now, against Wolves, in theory, we should be winning, even if we sim. We should be simming and winning against Wolves. Do we take the risk? I feel like we will put our best team back in. Big Book, you made a new account. Dude, how many, like, I swear you, like, make so many accounts, man. Oh, thanks for following me, but, yeah, making like, 100 accounts and subscribing, like, 100 times doesn't help. Like, I appreciate it, but it's not, like, I guess the thing with YouTube is that you need to have, like, people who watch, and if you just have, like, dead subs, it's doesn't bode well. Cabral's getting upset with me. Please, don't you dare tell me that you want to leave, because if you tell me that you want to leave, I'm gonna flip. I'm gonna flip. But what it does, I mean, I say I'm gonna flip. We've got Jordao who can play left wing, so I'm not really in a bad situation, and we're also going to be looking for a couple of regens at the start of next season. So it's maybe not the end of the world there. Maybe not the end of the world. Changed my name. You changed your name on the same accounts. Ah, fair enough, man. What are we doing? We are gonna get. Oh, Mason Moore's a bit unhappy with me. He's just not seeing game time, is he? Really? We'll get Ampadu on the bench and we'll leave it at that. It's probably our best team. We are gonna sim it. We are gonna sim it. Like I say, it is a bit of a risk with the FA Cup, but we'll sim it. Although it is away from home against Wolves. Wolves are a team we should be beating, especially when we put out our best starting 11. Oh, was it ever in doubt? I always worry. I think I worry way too much when I sim games now. We got De Vecchi, Sanchez, Ribas, Puig getting on the score sheet after coming off the bench. Only within 3 minutes of coming off the bench, he goes on and scores. And Greenwood, of course, scoring 2 goals as well. So, was it ever in doubt? I mean, I had a tiny amount of doubt in my mind about that. Got a couple of rescheduled games. Evans is oh, I'm so sorry, mate. You're probably not going to get any game time. I'm sorry to like tell you the hard, honest truth, mate, but you're probably not going to play. So we've got a game coming up against West Ham in the Premier League. Now, I feel like I want to play this one. I'm going to play Jordao up top, maybe with Sanchez, Ribas, give Greenwood a bit of a rest. We do need to maybe rotate the team a little bit with the Champions League game looming. So we are going to put Mason Moore in the middle of the pitch, and we're going to give Ampadu a game as well. You know what? And since we are going to be playing it, we're going to give a Fire a game. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? We're going to play this one against West Ham. Still 3 points ahead of Manchester City. I can't remember if we play them again or not. I think we might have only played them once so far this season. But obviously trying to focus on multiple competitions at once is going to put a bit of a strain on the team and the squad. And the squad depth is really going to play a factor in this. I don't know if I'm going to be playing the second leg of the Champions League game. I'll leave that to you guys to decide. Do you want to see me play the second leg against Bayern Munich? We are 2-0 up. We've got 2 away goals, all importantly, against Bayern Munich. But I feel like 2-0, it's even though we're playing at home, it's still a bit of a, I don't know, it's one of those score lines which, you know, I mean, I feel like a lot of managers would be happy with that, considering, you know, the way that we have been playing when we have simmed games. I think the last 2 games that we simmed, we scored 5 goals in both of them. So it's not like we've got a bad squad and we should be worried about it particularly, but it's just me being captain cautious, really. I don't know if I want to sim that game against Bayern Munich. I mean, I guess what it would do is it would, you know, free me up in terms of not like having to worry about a lot more competitions, but I kind of want to win the Champions League, you know? I know it's only my first season in the Champions League, but I mean, that would be fantastic if we could win it in the first season. There we go. Afire even makes a very good save there. I mean, it was straight at him, but he had to make that save nonetheless. Go trying to build an attack there on the far side. Jordao playing up top with Sanchez Ribas. Oh my word, come on. Best home records. Look at that, we've only lost once at home. We've played 13 and won 12 of them, so here we go. West Ham as well have got the worst away record, so I mean, it really would be embarrassing if we don't win this game. Oh, Sanchez Ribas, nice little ball. Cabral there, open on the far side, looking to cut back in. Sanchez Ribas, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. There's number one in this game against West Ham. Sanchez Ribas adding yet another goal. Look at that, doing the mannequin challenge with his teammates. Crowd going absolutely wild in the background. 1-0. That is what I'm talking about. Getting things up and running here. The best home record against the worst away record. I mean, really, perhaps we should have simmed this one and played the next one. But, yeah, I guess we'll play this one. You can see Book is suggesting that we play the game. I think that's just because you didn't see me play the first leg, right? You just want to see me play Champions League football and lose. Here we go, De Vecchi. Oh, he's done him! Oh my word! I don't know what I did there, but I think maybe the momentum just sat the West Ham defender on his arse. But hey, man, that was a good bit of skill there. Mason Moore goes for the spectacular shot just outside the 18-yard box after it was headed away. There we go, Cabral. What is Cabral doing on like this side? I don't know what he's doing. Jordao. Oh, trying to maybe give the goalkeeper the eyes. He was hoping that the goalkeeper was going to be diving over to his right-hand side towards the far post. Tries to slot it in at the near post. Goalkeeper is more than a match to it. Lombo Suarez. Oh, Davis maybe. It was that Cavacao Jordao again with the shot on target, forcing the West Ham goalkeeper to make another save. Cavacao Jordao looking for someone to play it into. Cabral's there. Cabral, oh, he just loses the ball right at the last minute. Half hour gone, still 1-0. You know, I mean, I'll take a win. Oh, what was that pass? Why does FIFA always insist on passing it to... Oh my god, what are you doing? Why can't you defend? FIFA always makes it so that I pass to someone who isn't on the screen, and I don't know why that is. It's like, if I can't see the player on my monitor, why would I ever think about trying to play the ball into his feet? I'd never do that. If anything, I just hoof the ball upfield. Again! Why would I play that ball to De Vecchi when Lombo or Sanchez Ribas was there? He had half the pitch in front of him to run into. Waiting. Ah, why is no one making... I don't know. I don't think you can adjust the tactics in terms of like telling the players what runs to make, but they don't make the runs that I want them to make. Let's get that straight. Oh my word. How's he managed? Ampadu, how have you let that guy get the header on that? Alright. Couple of minutes left here in the first half. That was a risky pass. Okay. De Vecchi now. Sabozlai. Jordao! Goalkeeper gets a foot to it. Sabozlai slides in. Cavacao. Jordao there for the second goal in this game against West Ham. Goalkeeper got a touch to it. Wasn't enough to keep it out though. 2-0. We take a 2-goal lead in to the half time here at Blundell Park. Might actually, yeah, I've been saying that I might actually change like the stadium, because I think that this is still set on the default stadium for a League 2 side. As you can quite clearly see, it's been this way for the last 8 seasons, despite going up through the league. So only getting about, you know, I don't know how big the Grimsby Town like ground actually is in real life, but it's, you know, it's not the biggest stadium here. So yeah, we might actually give ourselves an upgrade in terms of the stadium that we play in. You know, make it a bit more realistic. Obviously, playing in the Premier League. Oh my word! That is why you are the Messi regen, or the Ronaldo regen even. I'm sorry, but that is why you are. I think that's Jordao. Might be Race. I don't know. It looks like Jordao. Might be Race. Might not be. I might have just misslipped. Oh, it's Sabozlo. I'm a very good manager, you know. I know exactly what all of my players look like. I thought that was Jordao. Because I thought, you know, I mean, he just looked like he was playing high up the pitch, and I just assumed. But nonetheless, it was a fantastic goal. Can't take anything away from that, of course. It was a fantastic finessed shot into the far right corner of the goal there. So, 3-0 lead. Goals fairly quickly either side of the half-time. Sanchez Ribas now plays in Jordao. Jordao goes for a long shot. Oh my word, goalkeeper almost broke his wrist there. Look at how fast this shot came onto him. He's definitely almost broken his wrist there. 100%. Ball whipped in. Decent punch there from the West Ham goalkeeper. Looking to try and start a counter-attack. Sanchez Ribas finds himself tracking back. Mason Moore going to mop up the scraps here on that far side. Lombo Suarez with it now. Plays it to Sam Davis. In to Sanchez Ribas. Back to Sabozlo. Oh my, fuck me. How has that happened? How the hell has that happened? I mean, I know I was talking about us not being great from corners in like the last game, in the Champions League game, but that was just shocking. That was absolutely shocking. That would have, you know, guaranteed a fourth goal there. He had no one there, and he's just fluffed it. I don't know what's gone on. I mean, heading hasn't been our strong suit, but what the hell was that? That was terrible. That was terrible if I'm being brutally honest with you. Here we go. Cavacao Jordao, though, gets the ball under control. Runs past the tackle. Gets his second of the game. Fires it past the West Ham United goalkeeper. Shushing the crowd. Don't know why he's doing that when they're playing at home. Jordao, what a goal that was. Look at that, he skips away from the defender who comes sliding in. And that was all she wrote. Marco Andre Cavacao Jordao, what a name that is. Sabozlo coming off the field now for Mason Greenwood. We're not letting up. I don't know what the assistant manager was thinking by bringing Greenwood on, considering we do have a Champions League game coming up. But maybe it's just, you know, try to get him warmed up a bit for that game. That all-important round of 16 knockout game. Oh, Greenwood comes on. Oh my word, he's hit the far post there. Oh, Jordao almost. Here we go though, we got the ball back. I was trying to scratch my hair. Oh, Jordao maybe getting a bit greedy. Trying to get his hat-trick. His first hat-trick for Grimsby that would have been. But here we go again. We're going to try and find him. We're going to try and get him that hat-trick. Sanchez Ribas goes for goal though. Defender gets a block in. Saka. Ref! That was easy yellow card there. Easy. Just forced him off it. No intent for getting the ball there. It's an easy decision. Yellow card. Don't know why we're setting up like that. We're definitely not whipping it into the box because we are not great from dead ball situations in terms of corners and crossing the ball. I was trying to find Jordao. I'm trying to get him his hat-trick. That is what I'm doing at the moment. Trying to find... This geezer is on the ball now. I'm just trying to get him an extra shot. take an extra touch to try and get himself some space. Saka running forward, 6 minutes left now in the second half of this game against West Ham in the Premier League. Good tackle. Ampadu there, plays it out now. Finds Sanchez Ribas forward, he just can't get the ball out from under his feet in time to pick out Jordao, who was making a very good run through the middle. Ampadu's there to block the cross. Make our final substitution. Puig is coming on for Mason Moore. This is West Ham's first corner of the game. Get the ball away. Oh, a fire. A fire didn't look like he had that covered there. Does look like, though, a fire is going to be coming away with a clean sheet from this one. For now, at least. Only a couple of minutes left here of added time. Let's see if we can get Jordao his hat-trick just before the end of the game. We can't. Greenwood's looking to try and play that intricate ball forward. Here they come. Searching for a consolation goal. And we're there to clean it up at the back. 4-0 it finishes against West Ham at home. Home fans showing their appreciation here. Wasn't a bad game. Wasn't a bad game. Liverpool winning 4-0 as well.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you.
You know what, the geezer's still young and he had an absolutely fantastic performance. You know what, we're not obsessed with it. We don't mind losing, but hey, look, you know what, did West Ham make it too easy for us? You know what, I don't think they made it too easy. I feel like we just played the way that we know how to play, and that is attacking, free-flowing football, and we came away with a victory in all 3 points. Jordao in the training as well, moving up towards 87 rating. I feel like we'll get him up to 88 and then maybe take him out of the training. Let his natural progression do the rest. Cavacao Jordao telling me how much he appreciates me playing him, mate. Just stay grounded. It's a very, very long season ahead still. We're not on track because they want me to invest in the youth department, which I have done in some aspects, but not really. Brand exposure I've done. So that was high priority. Financial is not going to... I've done half of the financial. FA, so this is what I'm doing at the moment, trying to win that, and then they also want me to win the Champions League. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, trying to win the low priority objectives so that they don't be too harsh on me with some of the high priority objectives, basically. National squad submission. Yeah, I know that's coming up for the European Cup. We're not going to attend a press conference in this one. We're going to get straight down to it. We're going to go Greenwood. We're actually going to start Edson Race. We'll give Edson Race a start. More can come out for Carlos Lins. We are going to give Sean Lee a game. But we are also going to be bringing back Kabak. And, of course, Pereira into the squad. Do you know what? I feel like we'll put Jordao on the left as well. I know it's a very attacking change there, but I feel like Jordao, you know, he showed me why he deserves to be playing in the last game. So, second leg here against Bayern Munich, we are 2-0 up with 2 away goals, of course. It's not going to be easy. A 2-goal lead is not insurmountable, but I have full belief and faith that we are going to be able to win this one. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. Saying unable to join the chat. Can I pop it out? Let's pop the chat out. Restore the chat. Unable to connect. What's going on with the chat? Let's pop the chat out and see how that goes. I don't even know if anyone's in the chat, but it says there might be some issues with the chat. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. This is going to be, like I say, it's going to be a tough one. I expect a very, very tough challenge from Bayern Munich. As I said, I give the ball away just selflessly. You know, I don't know what I was doing there. Don't know what I was doing, honestly. I was trying to wait for someone to support, but then I realised, oh my word, they've almost got the start that they wanted. It is raining here, up in Grimsby. Bayern Munich probably wondering where the hell they've travelled to. Probably the first time that any of their players have ever visited Grimsby. Here we go, Jordao though, making a run on the far side. Oh, it's a good sliding challenge from the Bayern Munich defender. Greenwood coming up as the players watching this one. I feel like all of our attacking options really are players to watch in this game. Perhaps not Sean Lee, but he's relatively young. So let's see how it goes. Lee tracking back. Oh my god, he's been done by the rollover. Jota, Diogo Jota cutting in from this near side. Bayern Munich. Oh, very good block there. Bayern Munich seemingly all over us in the opening exchanges in this one. Greenwood gets it away. Lee is there as the outball. He's waiting for the support. He's not going to do anything stupid with it. Going to play it back. Here we go, here we go. Good ball, good ball. Ah, what are you doing? Unlucky, unlucky. Like I say, Bayern Munich not making it easy for us so far. Sanchez Ribas is through! Goalkeeper makes a good save. Made a good couple of saves in the first game. Oh, header. Like I say again, heading has never been our strong suit with this team. We don't really have a lot of, I don't know, the ability of our players in terms of heading the ball, and their aerial threat isn't really one to be admired, to be fair. Maybe we need to make some like tactical corner routines, just mess around with it. But yeah, it's not good when we try and get an aerial threat going from a corner or a set piece, a free kick. Here they go now. Bayern Munich looking to break us down. Hold your ground. Get it away. Oh my word, that is not what we wanted. Bayern Munich get one back here in the first half. They need one more and it will take us to extra time. If we score one, they will need two, but then we need to restore that 2-goal cushion almost immediately. We're waiting for someone to make a run, man. There's literally no one making runs into space. What are we meant to do? Oh my word, what have you done? Oh, that was a chance to make it 3-1 on aggregate. Got to be careful with the possession a bit more now. Greenwood, make your fucking mind up. Are you going to run forward or not? He just lays the ball off to Sanchez Ribas. Sanchez Ribas holds it up, waits for Greenwood to perhaps make a run forwards. I need to like calm down and get myself back into this game, because right now Bayern Munich are fucking doing everything to frustrate me. Right now, it's almost like that Getafe game that was on yesterday in the Europa League when they beat Ajax 2-0. And one of my mates was telling me that there was a stat that the ball was only in play for about 45 minutes. Literally because Getafe are like third in La Liga. Ah! I stopped talking because I was concentrating too much on that. Concentrating way too much on that. Nah, we can't let them do that. Pereira, that shows Pereira! Fuck me, mate. I know you're like a decent young Brazilian goalkeeper, but don't scare me like that. Ah, Sanchez Ribas. They're frustrating me. My players are frustrating me. I mean, we still do have the lead, but this is why I was, this is what I was saying. It's a 2-goal lead is never a comfortable one. It's never really a comfortable one for me. Sanchez Ribas has run himself into the ground. We're not going to make any substitutions just yet, but we need to be better in the second half. It's our final ball, and trying to get a shot off on target has not been good enough for a Champions League caliber side if we want to make it and progress through into the next round, into the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's something we need to work on going forward. Oh, come on. You're being serious, Sanchez Ribas. You get the defender gets a little touch on it and it completely throws your balance like that. Cavacao Jordao is through. Ref! Oh, Jordao. I knew that, you know, we had better options there. That's why I didn't want to take the shot on with Jordao, because I knew that we had better options. Oh, race! Make your run forward and stick with it. It does annoy me, really. It does annoy me when the players don't make that run forwards. You know, I don't think really there's anything that I can do to control their runs. Look, what is that, man? Are you fucking kidding me? How is that? How is that realistic football, FIFA? There we go. There we go. Calm. Pereira, not that calm though. Don't let the attackers build up like a head of steam. Oh my God, Sanchez Ribas, are you going to stop running? Yes, of course you are. Okay, I don't know why you found that ball there. Anyone going to get into space? No. Literally no one's there. Oh my God. It's frustrating me. There's too many players in the box and they're being man for man marked. And it seems like we're not doing anything about it. And we just can't play. Don't you dare lose this ball, Sanchez. Greenwood! Oh, this goalkeeper. Who is this goalkeeper? I might need to sign him. He's been fantastic for them. He's really kept them in this game so far. Oh. Please get that header. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ah. Why is there no like box out option, you know, like to try and stop their player getting the ball? Why do your players always go for the ball? No matter what. No matter what you do, FIFA automatically magnets them to the ball. I was trying to shoulder the ball out and keep it out. Like there isn't a button for that in FIFA. Yeah, it's the most realistic football game. Race. Oh, Race. Just needed to be a bit quicker with that fake shot. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Patrick Bailey's going to come back to haunt me in my dreams. No, 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 no. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. I'm fucking booting this. I don't care who's up there. I'm booting it as long as I can. We need to get we need to get rid of the ball. We need to I'm not going to play that ball short if I know that the ball's just going to come back straight to me. Greenwood, Greenwood, Greenwood. Anyone supporting? Nope. Okay. Goalkeeper makes a good save. It's been tough in this second leg so far. The second half of the second leg almost winding down here. Bayern Munich undoubtedly going to be throwing everything in the kitchen sink forward here to try and force the extra time. Oh, important interception from the star man De Ligt at the back. Yo, what's up, man? I see you're back in the chat, dude. Oh, thank God. Thank God. They win 1-0. We lose at home, but we win 2-1 on aggregate. Bayern Munich absolutely all over us, really. I mean, if Werner scored this one, look, it's just wide of the post. Werner gets out on target and, you know, 2-2 and we had everything. You know, it wasn't as good a performance as I was hoping for, really, but it's the Champions League. What can you do? I am now fairly happy that I decided to play it. So here we go. Here's the rundown of the round of 16 matches so far. Milan versus Dortmund hasn't been played for some reason, although that aggregate is still there. Okay, so maybe we play on the flip side. So Roma versus Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg won 2-1 away from home, and they won 2-1 at home. So they're through 4-2 on aggregate. There we are, 2-1 on aggregate. Let's have a look at the other games that are coming up. Inter versus Barcelona. Barcelona take a 2-1 advantage into that one. Leipzig managed to beat Man United away from home 3-2 in the first leg. So 3 away goals. Only 1 goal advantage, but 3 away goals is certainly very useful for them. Especially when Man United now have to go away from home and try to win by a goal or more. Liverpool take a 2-1 lead against Juventus into their second leg. And Man City versus Atletico finished 1-1 in the first leg at the Etihad. So that's the roundup of the scores. So we are the second team to make it through in the group stages, or in the round of 16, should I say. You know what? He must keep his momentum. Linz has been fantastic. You were defeated today. You lost but went through anyway. You know what? We deserve to go through. I feel like we deserve to go through. To win 2-0 away from home was always fantastic. Why did your team not react after the opposition? It just wasn't our best day. It wasn't our best day at the office.
Thanks, that's
Just got to hold our hands up and hope that in the next game we can pull off a spectacular and can carry on in the Champions League. Now this got a game in the FA Cup. Like I say, the round 6. Round 6 is what? The quarterfinals, I think? I think round 6 is the quarterfinals. Let's see how many teams there are left. I'm fairly certain round 6 is the quarterfinals. Yeah, so there's 4 teams left, so it's quarterfinals. Leicester and AFC Bournemouth doing very well indeed, staying in the competition. Other than that, no real surprises there in terms of the teams left in the competition. But we are playing against Manchester City away from home. I feel like Sanchez Ribas needs a rest. 100% he needs a rest. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put Cabral back on the left-hand side. I'm going to give Jordao a game up top. I'm going to bring Devechi back into the mix. I'm going to put Szoboszlai on the pitch, and Abdu is going to come in to the back as well. I don't know, should I sim this game? It's away from home against Man City. I'm not confident. Man City are obviously just behind us in the Premier League. Oh, I don't know if I should sim it or not. Part of me wants to, but part of me knows that if I sim it and I lose, it's not going to look good. It's not going to look good. But then also part of me is like, you know what, I should believe in the team. So we're going to sim it. And we're going to close our eyes and hope for the best. Please, please, can we win this one? I'm waiting for the whistle in my ears. Oh, no. 1-0. 1-0 loss. So, wow, the FA Cup. Board are not going to be happy with us for not making it through to the final of the FA Cup at least. Does mean that our schedule is cleared up somewhat in terms of FA Cup games. Man City are still having to play in the FA Cup, so maybe that might come back to bite them. Signed a player for £1 on FIFA, oh man. What, like a good player or like... Okay, national squad submission. I don't think we have any new like England players coming through. Let's have a check for 85 or higher rated players. How is Hudson? Oh yeah, that was it. I took Hudson-Odoi out, didn't I? Okay, so Harrison can come out for Rashford, I think. Also, yeah, Tammy Abraham can come out for Harrison. Centre forward striker Bailey's there. Yeah, Bailey's the geezer who just ran off around the park again. Like I sold him to Bayern Munich. This is a geezer that I sold to Bayern Munich, and he's 89 rated right winger. He is. I mean, I feel like it's good to have a a young Englishman being playing abroad, but yeah, he almost come back to bite me there. Bukayo Saka in the mix as well on the left-hand side of the pitch. Is that Angel Gomez? Reece James is in there at right back. We don't really need a right back. Dale Fry. What is going on with this team? What is going on with this team? Have like some players retired or something? Definitely feels like some players have retired. Dale Fry. What is he doing in the team? Oh, I mean, I don't feel like there's any other better options at the moment, so we'll submit that squad. I'm not too concerned about England international games at the moment. My main focus, obviously, is on the Premier League and Champions League. 3 points ahead of Man City. coming up against Southampton. I believe that might be a home game, so we will sim it. Man United beat Liverpool. Ooh. I know someone who's not going to be happy about that in the chat. See, a very, very realistic game, obviously. Man United beating Liverpool. Although, I guess this season Man United are the only team to take points away from Liverpool this season, so maybe it is realistic. Who knows? It's definitely not. Sanchez Ribas is going to get back into the pitch. Please do not be sad, Sanchez Ribas. Please. I can't afford to lose you. Not right now. Not right now. You can go at the start of next season, but not right now. I can't afford to lose you, mate. And if I do sell you, you're going for 200 million minimum. I'm not accepting anything less than 200 million. Absolutely no way. Yeah, we'll leave Cat back in the middle, to be fair. And I feel like that's the best team we can put out. Maybe we'll make some changes in the middle of the park. Maybe we'll put Puig and Mason Moore on instead. Man United and FIFA love each other. Yeah, I know, man. I know they do. Here we go, simming it. Bournemouth are doing well. Look at that. Bournemouth are in 6th place in the Premier League. Who would have thought that? Southampton lost 4-0 against Liverpool. Can we beat them? 1-1. Oh my god, how do we drop points away from home against Southampton? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Are you actually joking? We went 1-0 down as well. Oh my word. Oh my word. That could be the title right there. That could be the title right there. I mean, we're potentially 1 point ahead of Man City still. But that's not good. That's a game we should be winning. 100%, that is a game we should be winning. Man, you take some risks when you sim. You know, we have been on a good run of form simming games, and yeah, it just wasn't to be. I mean, we are lagging behind Italy. Oh man. I mean, I'm not going to play any of these England games. So if I don't qualify for the European Championships, I am going to leave the England job 100%. It's not looking good. Why is Moore playing? Who selected Moore for the England squad? What the fuck? He's not good enough for England. Why is Declan Rice playing out there? Come on. Get Bailey over there. Man, this England lineup is looking beefy, but I don't know what's going on with some of the player selection, if I'm being honest. We'll get Tomori on the bench. Got Declan Rice, Harrison. Who's this guy? Is this the guy that's out on loan? Is this the right geezer that's out on loan from us? I don't know. Have I met any QPR players? I haven't met any QPR players. Not outside the ground, at least. Not in public. Oh, we're gonna lose this one. Ah, we win 2-0 away against Italy. Fantastic. Fantastic. I met Felipe Luis, like the Chelsea left back. I met him once. I saw Eduardo Vargas when I was at work. I saw him. I used to work in retail, and I saw him. I just saw him out, like doing a bit of shopping. I shouted his name. He obviously didn't want to have any of it. He was out with his family, and I don't blame him. Do not blame him at all. We're gonna keep the same team. We're going to just go with it. We're going to keep the same team. I mean, it's a team that won away against Italy, and it's a team that wins away against Russia. There we go. Getting things back on track now in the European qualifiers with England. Not sure who I'm playing yet in the Champions League quarterfinals. Let's... don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to save and quit, because that is freaking me out. Let's save and quit and go back into it. Hopefully, everything's fine. Otherwise, the last hour of my life has just been wasted. We've got a game against Man City anyway. That's what that's telling me. This is going to be a game that we're going to play. What's going on? Someone tell me what's going on. Oh, thank God it's back. I thought we had lost. I thought we had lost the the menus for a bit there. I mean, we have. I don't know what's going on right now, guys. Oh, it's just being really laggy. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, FIFA? Making me worry about absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, Felipe Luis is like the only... Felipe Luis is like the only player that I've like met and like asked for a photo. Purely because like I met him again when I was working in retail. I was on my lunch break and he had recently moved to Chelsea, and I guess he was out doing some shopping as well, trying to get used to the surroundings. And I went and got like a coffee, and I was just waiting in line, and I looked over and I saw him. I was like, that's Felipe Luis. I swear that's Felipe Luis. And then you do what you normally do and, you know, check him up on your phone and you say, nah, that's 100% Felipe Luis. And then I remember I got a coffee and like a sandwich or something, and I sat down, and I sat down like on the table opposite him, and I was properly looking at him, and I was like, 100% that's Felipe Luis, 100%. And then I just got up and I tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, excuse me, are you Felipe Luis? And he was like, yeah. I was like, can I get a photo, mate? And he was like, yeah, sure. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess he was only recently in London. So, yeah, I mean, that I don't tend to meet a lot of people, I guess. I mean, I did meet, what's his face, Conor Maynard. I did meet him way back in like 2013. Must have been 2013. Yeah, I met Conor Maynard again when I was working in retail. So that was yeah, it was an interesting experience. Like I said, I don't tend to like if I know that they're just human beings. Like I know that they're just human, and they probably like, you know, the majority of the people that are like that you see out and about are just no, they're just human beings out having, you know, family time, private time. I don't tend to annoy them too much if I do see someone in public. I try not to annoy them at least. I feel like there are definitely times when I've been like walking around London and you do see people and you're like, nah, like they probably get this all the time. 100% they get asked, oh yeah, can I have a photo? Like half the time, and I'm just like, I don't want to be that guy. Oh, what's going on? Place with dirty Atletico. I mean, why'd you say dirty Atletico? I feel like, yeah, the game against Liverpool was not the best from either side, but I honestly feel like a lot of Liverpool fans are like, well, you know, they did a typical Spanish, you know, they did what Spanish teams do, is that they get an early goal and then they sit back, and it's like, they didn't. They 100% did not sit back in that game. Atletico Madrid looked more likely to score a second goal than Liverpool did to even get one goal. Like, Atletico Madrid played good. Oh my god, what am I doing? I'm too busy getting distracted talking about Atletico Madrid. I mean, I'm not a huge. I mean, I'd prefer Atletico Madrid to like any other Spanish team, to like Barcelona or Real Madrid. But yeah, I'm not I don't know. I'm not someone who likes to choose sides and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, my personal favourite Spanish team has to be Seville. Or Sevilla, I guess. Oh, he's onside, right? He's onside. Yes! Sabozlo, what? What a goal that is. What a ball through to him. Don't know. Oh, he's just run through the advertising hoarding, and the players have walked around it. Watch yourself on the way out of that advertising. Oh, he's walked back through it. What a ball that was. Sabozlo, calm. As you like, fires it past. I feel like that is still Edison in between the sticks for Man City. I think we've got the best away record as well in the Premier League. So, best at home, best at away, best in the league at the moment. I mean, after dropping points against Southampton, this is really a game that we need to win to try and, you know, restore our lead at the top of the table. This will obviously maybe only give us a 4-point lead. I don't know if Man City were only 1 point behind us or not. Oh, Cabral with his left foot beats the goalkeeper at the near post. That does not look like that's Edison in between the sticks for them anymore. I don't know who it is. but it doesn't look like it's Ederson. Perhaps that's why we're finding it relatively easy to score goals here. Look at that, Cabral though, gives the goalkeeper the eyes, fires it in at the near post, he sees the gap. Like I say, I don't know who that is in the goal for Manchester City in this one, but he's not had a good game so far, and it's only 15 minutes in, we're 2-0 up away from home at the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. See what I did there? Yeah, no. See a lot of memes about the Etihad Stadium and how empty it is. Saw one today actually when it was like someone tweeted a photo of the so Man City played West Ham in the Premier League on Wednesday, and there was a photo and it was like, well, half the stadium's empty, and someone was like, well, do the fans know that it's the players that's been banned from Europe and not themselves? Because yeah, it did look relatively empty for like a Premier League game. I mean, I know Man City are like out of the running pretty much in terms of the Premier League title at the moment, but you still think that you'd go and watch your team play. You know, you'd think that if you're a real true supporter of that club, you'd still go and watch them play. That's why I feel like it would be funny to see them in like League 2 or something like that. You know, there's a lot of stuff being touted about what the Premier League are actually going to do as in their sanctions on Man City, so that would be interesting to see where they go with it. Like I say, I've heard stories about them saying that they're going to take away the Manchester City 2014 Premier League title from them. I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know if they're going to go that far. I mean, that would be funny, because then I just rub it into every Liverpool fan's face and say, "No, you've already won the league, mate. You've never seen footballers but Wraith Rovers player. Now he plays in non-league." Fair enough, man. I say, I mean, footballers don't really tend to see them out and about unless you're like properly like in the city where they play. That's probably the only time that you'll ever see a footballer out. I guess a lot of it is mainly because they'll be in training for like 3 days a week or however, whatever their schedule's like. And then they'll also, you know, be out and about with the family, at home, family and friends. So what I would recommend though is if you want to listen to something, 100% I would give the Peter Crouch podcast a listen. I've been listening to that over the last couple of days, and well, for about the last week really, I've been listening to the Peter Crouch podcast. It's really actually like insightful. Oh my word, what's going on? Talking about the Peter Crouch podcast, and I've conceded a goal. But yeah, I've been listening to it. It's fantastic. You know, Peter Crouch goes in depth about all of the stuff he used to get up to as a player. I mean, he is still technically a player at Stoke, but he just doesn't see a lot of game time. But what, he's been there like 8 seasons, I think now. We obviously beat them in the league. So Bosley with his second there. How to be a footballer. What do you mean? Nah, I've been listening. There's a podcast. If you just type in like, just type in on like Spotify or anything like that. Go on like, I think it might be on SoundCloud as well. It might be on iTunes. If you just type in like that Peter Crouch podcast, even on Google, just type that in. Just type in like Peter Crouch podcast, and it's it's Peter Crouch and some guys from the BBC, and they just do a podcast, and like each episode has got a different theme. It's like you know what a podcast is, where it's just like people sat down talking. So like imagine if I was doing this and just talking about football without anything on the screen, and it was just my voice. It's just basically that. But he talks about all of like the stuff he used to do as a footballer, and he goes through like some really fascinating stories and really weird and funny stories that he used to do. It's just a couple of guys who go and like sit down and record it and chat about football. Each episode has like a different theme to it. So the one I was listening to earlier was talking about like footballers and their cars and stuff, and you know why some people buy flash cars and all of this stuff and everything like that. Yeah, 100%. Like I would recommend giving that a listen. It is an absolutely hilarious podcast. It's not, you know, it does have some swearers in it, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed listening to it over the last week or so. Goalkeeper comes out. Goalkeeper comes out. Easy. Distribution, Pereira. I'm still so surprised that Sane is A, still playing for Man City, and B, still alive. Because I thought, like, what has happened with Sane in real life? I don't think he's done anything, has he? He's still at Man City though, which is the funniest thing in the world. Oh, Greenwood. Do I have Insta? Yes, I do. I don't have an Insta account for my YouTube. I just post like YouTube stuff on my main account. Like I say, I don't feel like I've got to that stage where I actually can like warrant having a separate account for my YouTube. I've also been thinking about like maybe changing streaming to Twitch as well. Maybe that's something I might experiment with in the future, and maybe keep some videos, or maybe only do videos on YouTube and stream on Twitch. That might be something that I might look into doing. Let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in. Might just offer a bit of a different experience. Ref! 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 There we go. Finally get the penalty. Finally get the penalty in this one. We went down a couple of times. Greenwood. Oh my word, what the fuck have you done? I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I don't think I'd put a lot of power on that. I don't think I'd put a lot of power on that. Oh man. You don't have a Twitch. Twitch is like free to Twitch is a free thing that you can make. Like, you don't have to do anything to have a Twitch account. It's just you can have an account on Twitch. But yeah, like I say, I'm thinking about maybe experimenting with doing some streams on there, see how it goes. If it doesn't go too well, I'll stick to YouTube. But that's Man U for you. Nah, that wasn't Man U, man. Greenwood is not Man U anymore. Greenwood has been a Grimsby Town lad for 3.5 years. Here we go, Greenwood is through. That's Man U for you. That is Man United for you, mate. There we go. That is Man United for you. Ryan Brewster wouldn't get into this team. Ryan Brewster would not get into this team. That's what I'm saying. Right now, Ryan Brewster would not get into this team. Look at that, though. That was a fantastic cutback. Finds it on his right foot. Cuts back past the defender. The goalkeeper. I still don't know what goalkeeper that is. I still don't know who's playing in goal for Man City. But yeah, that's Man United for you, mate. Mason Greenwood, I won't hear a bad thing said about him. He is a fantastic player. Ryan Brewster is God, which is why he can't get into the Liverpool starting 11. He can't be that good. Can't be that good if he's not playing for Liverpool at the moment. He's also... Is he Welsh? Yeah, he's Welsh, right? That's why I hate him. The Vecchio, the Messi. Oh, see that? That's Man United for you. He sits him on his arse. Sits him on his arse. Who is that? Grimshaw. He looks like he's like a young England goalkeeper playing for Man City, which I mean, I guess you like to see, but I'm still baffled as to why Sane still plays for Man City at the moment. I don't, Sane, I don't even think that he was still alive at Man City. I don't know what Pep has against him. I thought Sane, what was it? Not last season, but the season before, Sane was just on fire. I don't know why he's fallen out of favour with Man City. Plays for Swansea, is English. Fair enough. Well, Swansea aren't doing too great in the Championship, so... There's the corner. 2 minutes added on. Oh. Unlucky. There we go, 4-1 away from home against Man City. widens the gap at the top of the table to them. Maybe to 4 points, maybe. I think maybe 4 points. Might be 4 points. 11 shots, 10 on target. Yeah, but anyone's like that's like me saying, you know, this controller is like mainly white. Yeah, it's the truth. Like literally any team is doing better than QPR at the moment. Literally any team is doing better than QPR. So that I'm not even like pissed off or upset that you're saying that, because that's the truth. You know, any team is better than QPR. Like, we've got Liverpool coming up. I don't want to play this one because we do have a Champions League game coming up. So I'm going to rotate the team, and I'm going to use that as the excuse for when I lose. And then when I get bombarded with messages about how shit Grimsby Town are in the chat. So I'm rotating the team, and I'm going to cover my back so that I can't get abused about how bad the team is. Lombo Suarez is up to 90 though. That's a decent increase. So we've got 2 90 rated defenders. We're also going to rotate the team just so that I can rest up some players. Yeah, hashtag LFC, yeah, fair enough. Like I say, mate, I mean, I'm assuming this game, I'm not expecting to win. I'm resting players. Don't really mind if we lose. It's a draw, 1-1. I'll take that. It's better than a loss. Cabral comes in clutch at the 74th minute. Equaliser off of the bench. I'll take that. I'll take that. I will 100% take that. I don't know if Liverpool is still in the Champions League. Let's have a look. Let's check out the Champions League fixtures for the quarterfinals here now. We are going to be trying to obviously win the Champions League and the Premier League this season. Might even finish the stream with this game here. So the quarterfinals. Why can't I move back to the round of 16? Why will it not? It won't let me move back to the round of 16. So I can't actually check out the results there. But as you can see, Paris versus Atletico. So PSG beat Real Madrid. I think that's what they were playing. PSG versus Real Madrid. Wolfsburg against Grimsby Town. Milan against Liverpool. So the miracle of Istanbul is happening once again. Leipzig against Barcelona as well. Let me guess how old you are. 26. No, I'm not 26. I am not 26. De Vecchi saying that he's been on a good run of form. Yeah, don't worry, mate. I rotated the squad for the last game. You're going to be playing. So are you, Davis. Do not worry about it. This is going to be the final game on today's stream of FIFA 20 with Grimsby Town. 3-3. You think it's going to be 3-3? What, in this game or in the game between Liverpool? Sanchez Ribas comes back onto the pitch. Saka's up to 86. Cabral getting upset again. Don't know why. Don't know why my players hate me for rotating the squad. Lombo Suarez, De Ligt, Kabak. That is the best team we can put out. 30? You think do I genuinely look like I'm 30 years old? Oh, 2000. Oh, you're talking about the Istanbul. Yeah, man. Let's go. Let's go. Play this one. We beat our German opponents in Bayern Munich in the last game that we played in the Champions League, and we're gonna come up against some German opposition again in VfL Wolfsburg. Obviously beating Roma 4-2, I believe, in their round of 16 clash with the Italian giants. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Obviously playing away from home in the first leg, I'd say maybe that gives us an advantage in terms of getting away goals. Lower. It's lower than 30. Do I really look like I'm 30 years old? Is that really how old I look? Man, I feel a bit offended by that. I mean, I don't know if that's a good, I guess that's I don't know, is that a bad thing? Is that a good thing, a bad thing? I don't know. Maybe it's just because I got like a really shit beard. I can't really grow it well at the moment. But yeah, I'm not 30. I'm definitely not, or at least the last time I checked I wasn't 30. Unless I've been being lied to my entire life, I'm not 30 years old. But here we go anyway. Champions League quarter-final, first leg. Wolfsburg against Grimsby Town here in Germany. We are going to be trying to obviously grab some away goals here in this one. Similar to how we did it against Bayern Munich. Greenwood. Oh, trying to play him through early on. I'm not 23. I am not 23. I don't just keep saying until you get it right. You literally like have 2 more guesses now. Like, here we go. Oh, Greenwood. Right, I need to ignore the chat for a little bit. I need to get focus back on. Oh, Szoboszlai. Maybe he should have tried to cut back in and gotten past that defender. Alban Lafont playing in goal for Wolfsburg. Win that header, lose that header. We've got, I think, Luka Jovic playing. There we go. Play it forward. Greenwood has the ball. Waiting for support. Plays it into Sanchez Ribas. Back to Greenwood. Greenwood is through. Greenwood gets us up and running here in Germany, as he did in the first game that we played in the knockout stages of the Champions League, I believe, as well. 1-0. No, that might have been Sam Davis, actually. But nonetheless, we go 1-0 up away from home. Get at least 1 away goal is always good. Can we make it 2 before half-time? That would be even better. Going into the half-time break with a 2-goal advantage away from home would make things even more sweet, really, here against Wolfsburg. Let's go. Build from the back. Sanchez Ribas looking for someone to run off him. You see Greenwood there, but he was trying to maybe wait for someone else. See, you should have passed it back to Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai was waiting for it. Greenwood's won it back. Does play it to Szoboszlai now. Waiting for someone else. Deveci's there. Deveci. We're trying to break him down. They're not giving us any time. Szoboszlai! Lafont makes a fantastic save. Change his kit number. I don't like 10. What, for Greenwood? Why not, man? Yes, I am 24. Well done. Yeah. Oh! Oh, we've never been great at corners. I've said this so many times. Why change number 10? What's up with number 10, man? Number 10 is the classic centre forward's number. He's not a number 9. He's not our main striker. He is a number 10 who likes to drop back and fill in deep. Greenwood, Lafont makes another good save. Alban Lafont, certainly one of the better young keepers in today's game. Again, another header from Deveci. He's getting up there. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is in terms of our aerial ability going forward. We just don't seem to have any. If I'm being completely honest with you. Defensively we are semi-decent at defending. Oh, Luka Jovic. Dwight McNeil's playing at Wolfsburg. Wow, has that ball found its way all the way through to St. Maximan? Oh my god, how have we not got rid of that? What the fuck was that, FIFA? I take no responsibility for that. 100%, that is not my fault. Firstly, the ball finds its way all the way over to the other side of the pitch from a cross that was definitely not intended for that guy. And now, secondly, it's just like, how the fuck haven't we cleared the resulting, like, whatever the fuck that was after that? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Sanchez Ribas! It's my unlucky number, it's your sister's birthday and you have to buy her something. I don't know. I don't know what to buy her, man. I don't know what she likes. How are they appealing for an off-ball challenge there? Lynn's surging forward though. Greenwood. Please! Oh my god! Oh, fuck. Fuck me. No. Fuck. Alright. I need to not look at the chat for a minute. Sorry, guys. Otherwise, I'll just end up saying something and taking my frustration out on you, and that's not something I want to do. Oh my god, how the... Oh, fucking... Twice. 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 Twice hitting the frame of the goal in like the last 10 minutes of that first half. That is what you call frustrating. I got an away goal. Yeah, I know I got an away goal, but Bayern Munich scored away from home against me in the last, in the last round. So I'm not. An away goal doesn't do it for me. I need, I want a 2-goal advantage. This is just how I play. I need that 2-goal advantage to make myself feel comfortable. Please, please, please. Anyone. Oh my god. Why is no one running forward into space? Why are they all backing down the defenders? Don't do fancy flicks like that when I tell you not to do it. Fuck me, I don't mind, if we're passing the ball around the back, yeah, do fancy flicks. If we're 3-0 up, yeah, do fancy flicks and tricks, but not when it's 1-1. Look, again. Please! There we go! Good control! Is that Szoboszlai? I think it might be. Fantastic little bit of control there. Let's watch this on the replay. Look at that. Sanchez Ribas. Defender tries to slide in. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. It is that man himself, Dominik Szoboszlai. Picking up the second away goal. Greenwood and Szoboszlai with the goals in this one. Luka Jovic scoring for VfL Wolfsburg. 2-1. I mean, 2 away goals is, nothing to be sniffed at. But a third wouldn't go amiss. Let's just say that. In this final game on the stream today. Oh my god, we're getting done. We're getting done. We're getting done. Oh, fuck me! How? We are so... I just apologise. I apologise to everyone. I like to say sorry to my mum. Sorry to my dad. Sorry to everyone that I know. For being so bad at FIFA. But also, like... Oh, Greenwood! Lafont has been fantastic. I'm not changing anyone's kit numbers, man. Please, do something from the corners. Oh, Jesus! What? Why would you try to chest pass 10 yards forward? How are you playing football? Oh, come on, please no. Please no. Pereira, hold on to that with your fucking meaty paws. No! Stop playing back heels! Is there a way that I can tell my players to stop being fancy cunts and just get the job done? I want to play, just pass the ball forward, nothing fancy. Oh my god, no, we're not going to concede against St. Maximan, the fucking Newcastle twat. But the amount of swear words that I use in this streams really does reflect like how frustrated I'm getting with FIFA. Like, it's like number of swear words equals FIFA frustration times like 100. Basically. Are you smart? Yes, I am smart. Or at least I like to think that I am. I'm not really focusing on the chat right now because shit like that happens and I get nothing for it. Ref! Holy shit! This referee, I swear, if it's the same referee in like the second leg, he is gonna get stabbed in Grimsby. Dwight, you fucking traitorous cunt! Get it away! Fuck me! I don't care. I don't care. I'm moving the chat to the bottom of the screen because I don't care. Fucking hell, man. I don't care. How is that an own goal? That was never a fucking own goal. I don't understand how they give that as an own goal. Greenwood, do something, you twat! Oh. I don't care about, you know, oh, I've pissed off every Newcastle Geordie person. I don't care. I don't have any Geordies watching the stream. Please. Please, someone do something. Look! Oh my. Why is Szoboszlai stopping his run? Anyone? Anyone want to do something? Anyone want to run forward? Anyone want to run forward? Run forward, run forward. Going for £1, £1, run forward. Oh my god, now we're just playing the ball backwards. Oh, that was a chance to make it 3-3. We lose. Oh my god. We lose. Against Wolfsburg, away from home, 3-2. That's a tough game. That's a tough game. I don't know what happens whenever we team. We were all over them, and it's just first goal was just poor defending, and second again both goals poor defending. 3-2. We got 2 away goals. I know it's not bad. I know it's not, but the goalkeeper was. I don't understand what the game has against me. Look, there's room for improvement. Hey, Gaffer, stay grounded, mate. Oh, fuck off. I don't care about you, mate. We'll get to it soon, you stupid twat. I'm proud of you, whatever the fuck your name is. I don't care. Oh, it's put me in a bad mood. Why? I don't know what it is, man. The last couple of live streams, the last game that we've been playing has always like ended on the low. Just haven't been able to see it through. Let's check out the Premier League table. How are we only 2 points ahead of Man City? I don't know how we're only 2 points ahead of Man. Okay, I guess we drew against Liverpool, I guess. Yeah, so that makes sense. I mean, yeah, with 2 points ahead of Manchester City with 7 games left to go. I mean, our goal difference is far superior. We've got the best defence in the league. Only lost 2 games. The difference really is that drawn game for Manchester City. Yeah, it's just that there's one game in it really. We're clear of Liverpool by 9 points. Then Man United, low them on 7 points back on 65, 62 for Chelsea. Bournemouth making perhaps a push for European qualifying as well. Everton are in their 7th, who we are going to be playing at the start of the next live stream against Everton. Then we've got Arsenal, Spurs, Leicester, Newcastle, Southampton, Leeds, Palace, Watford, Norwich, Wolves, and in the relegation zone we find Brighton, Fulham, and West Ham. I mean, West Ham, are they mathematically down? What's that, 19 points back with 21? So, I mean, theoretically, West Ham could still survive. It is still doable mathematically, but they will have to win every single one of their remaining games, which doesn't look likely, considering they've only won 1 game all season. So, that's where we leave it. Let's have a quick look at the goal scorers standings. I mean, was there any ever doubt? Was there ever any doubt in that? Grimsby Town, Greenwood at the top. That is what you call Man United, mate. That is what you call Man United. Grimsby Town, Greenwood at the top of the goal scoring table there with 25 goals. Sanchez Rebath in 6th place with 16. Szoboszlai contributing with 12 as well. The top assists, Greenwood and Sanchez Rebath, 15 and 14 respectively. Clean sheets, Pereira has kept 12 clean sheets in 24 games, so half the time he's played he's kept the clean sheet, which is always good. We are pretty well disciplined in terms of yellow cards, red cards as well, fairly well disciplined. So, that's all we have time for in today's stream. Like I say, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was frustrating right at the end there to lose against Wolfsburg. Alban Lafont had a fantastic game, but we got 2 away goals, so we can't really complain. It just does mean that we are going to have to pull out all the stops to progress further into the semi-finals of the Champions League. But for now, we will leave it there, and I will see you guys in the next one.